Welcome to Scannell Productions. This will be your ultimate training guide to mastering promotional modeling. I will take you through everything you need to know to be successful. From essential techniques to insider tips, I've got you covered. Let's dive in. We are thrilled that you are joining our team at Scannell Productions as a promotional model. It's essential that you familiarize yourself with this training manual regardless of your experience level. This manual serves as your guide to executing events flawlessly according to our standards. Your thorough review of this material is crucial. As a promotional model, your role is important in generating consumer interest and demand for various products and brands. Through direct engagement with potential customers, our models play a vital role in creating and expanding brand awareness. Here's your go-to table of contents, serving as your roadmap to navigate through all the insights and skills you'll gain on your journey to becoming a promotional model. Whether you're looking to brush up on a specific technique or seeking new knowledge, this guide has you covered. If you want to revisit any of the subjects, then you may know approximately where in the training guide you can find it. A little about Scannell Productions. It all began when Nicole Scannell, a Tampa native, immersed herself in organizing both on- and off-premise liquor promotions in 1996. Over the years, Nicole accumulated expertise in both the hospitality and promotion industry, gaining the insights to building top-tier promotional teams and the essential professionalism required for success in this field. In 1999, Scannell Productions officially launched, marking the beginning of an expansion journey. Today, we proudly serve the entire state of Florida, as well as extending our reach to other vibrant locations such as Las Vegas, San Diego, and North Carolina, to name a few. With a portfolio boasting well over 100 clients and a dedicated team of over 8,000 employees, we continue to redefine excellence in the promotional industry. You might wonder what a promotional model or brand ambassador is and what your task will be. Let me give you the rundown. A promotional model or brand ambassador is someone hired by a company or organization to represent their brand and promote their products or services. They are typically hired for events, trade shows, conventions, and various marketing campaigns. The tasks of a promotional model or brand ambassador can vary depending on the specific needs of the company, but generally include engaging with potential customers. They interact with event attendees or consumers in a friendly and approachable manner, answering questions about the brand and its products or services. Pass out samples or demonstrate products. They may pass out tasters so the customers can try and hopefully like it and purchase, as well as demonstrate how to use the products. In liquor promotions, they might have signature cocktails to show how the product tastes with added ingredients. Distributing promotional materials. This could include handing out flyers, brochures, samples, or other promotional items to increase brand visibility and generate interest. Collecting feedback. They may gather feedback from consumers about their experience with the brand or product, which can be valuable for marketing and product development purposes. And lastly, they are responsible for creating a positive brand image by embodying the brand's values and personality. If you are a new promotional model, we will make sure to team you up with one of our experienced promo models on your first tasting, so you have someone to ask questions and learn from. When you work as a promotional model for Scannell Productions, you are required to work as an independent contractor. If you are not familiar, an independent contractor is a self-employed person or entity contracted to perform work for or provide services to another business as a non-employee. This means, as an independent contractor, you are required to pay your own Social Security and Medicare taxes. These taxes will not be subtracted by Scannell Productions when you receive your payments. Being an independent contractor is like owning your own business. It is your responsibility to know your role, ensure that performance goals are met, and complete the proper paperwork after each event. Information must be kept confidential. You may be privy to sensitive business information of Scannell Productions and our clients. We trust that you will remain trustworthy and dependable. Curious about how you get booked for events? All open promotions will be sent via email or text. If you are available to work and fit the requirements, reply with your full name and list all the promotions you can work in your responding email. In this job, you will mostly be doing on-premise promotions. Let me explain what this means. On-premise promotions occur at locations where the product is consumed immediately on-site, such as bars, restaurants, clubs, or tasting events. Promotions might include offering drink specials, hosting tasting events, provide branded merchandise or giveaways directly to consumers at the location of the event. You may also want to work off-premise promotions, which are promotions that take place at locations where the product is purchased to consume elsewhere, such as liquor stores, retail stores, or supermarkets. For example, these promotions might involve in-store displays, product discounts, a sampling station to promote purchase, or branded merchandise offered to customers making purchases. In essence, on-premise promotions target consumers who are already in a location where the product is consumed immediately, such as cocktails, while off-premise promotions target consumers who are purchasing the product to consume later or elsewhere, like wine or different types of liquor bottles.
Let me go over the items you need to bring for your on-premise promotions. Always bring clear sample cups for passing out samples. Most of the time, these will be provided in your merch kit. However, if you don't get a kit, then you need to purchase your own sample cups to bring with you. These need to be 1 or 2 ounces. Save your receipt when you turn in your promo recap and you will be reimbursed. It's important that you ID anyone who looks questionable of drinking age before passing out any samples. Bring your printed promo sheet with the product information, a phone or a camera to take event photos, and any merchandise materials, if you have been requested to bring any to your event. Do not throw away any leftover merchandise materials, as you will need to use them for your next event. Lastly, if your event says there will be a bar spend or buyback and you don't have a company card, then you need a CC authorization letter. This will be in your promo sheet PDF, so make sure to always read through all the pages. Now, let's go over the items you need to bring for an off-premise promotion, which typically takes place in a liquor store or supermarket. On- and off-premise promotions requires you to bring different items, so pay attention to the descriptions in your promo sheet. For off-premise promotions, you will be required to purchase your own supplies, because you are an independent contractor and own your own business. There will be a one-time upfront cost to buy these supplies, but you will get a return on your investments once you work many events. The hourly pay is good in this field. Here are the items you need to bring or purchase: clear sample cups, printed promo sheet, product information, and CC letter, a phone or camera to take event photos, and any merchandise materials when applicable. You also need a foldable table, a non-branded ice bucket, a black tablecloth, a shaker or wine opener for liquor or wine promotions, and lastly, a small trash can. We recommend you get a 4x4 or a decent-sized table that can fit your ice bucket, products, and other merchandise items. Remember that TV trays are not accepted. Your foldable table needs 4 legs. Here are some off-premise examples to how you can display your table, whether you have merchandise or not. Your display should look exciting, so customers would want to come over to hear about and taste your products. Next, I'll be mentioning some basic promotional rules that will make you successful in your career as a promotional model. First and foremost, showing up on time. 15 minutes early is considered on time, and it is a requirement. Allow extra time for parking, traffic problems, new locations, and setting up. This is your responsibility. If you are running late, you must contact Nicole and the rep for the account. If you arrive late, you will work late. You must stay for the full amount of time you were originally scheduled for. So if it is a 3-hour promotion, you must stay a full 3 hours from the time that you arrive. Product knowledge. It's crucial that you read up on the products and brand prior to your event and have your talking points ready to educate consumers. The product information will be provided to you in your promo sheet beforehand. If you're required to purchase the product, which will be stated in your promo sheet, you must do so at the location at which you are executing the tasting. Nowhere else? If you do not purchase at the location, you will not be reimbursed. Additionally, it's important that you introduce yourself to the manager and ask about any drink specials. Ask the bartender for a plain tray to present your products, if one has not been provided for you. Lastly, do not give out branded materials or samples to anyone under the age of 21 and no more than 1 sample. Time to talk about what you should and should not be doing at your promotions. First and foremost, let's keep it classy. This means no bad-mouthing the product or our competition brands. Positive vibes only. Unless you are taking event photos, your phone needs to stay out of sight. This means no texting or scrolling while you're at work. Chewing gum, smoking, sips of alcohol, or sneaking in a bite is also not allowed during work hours, unless it is a longer event and you have been granted a break to have a bite. As for sitting down, chatting with friends instead of engaging with customers, or dishing out personal life stories, yeah, let's save that for after work. If we hear any reports from our account reps that you've been skirting these guidelines, then there will be consequences. That's right, your pay might take a hit, meaning you did not perform your job task properly. However, we trust that you will follow all these rules and everyone will be happy. Before getting into how you should dress for the different types of events, here are examples of items you should never wear while working any events for Scannell Productions. When it comes to bottoms, we have no tolerance for jeans of any color, leggings, athletic shorts, short shorts, or ripped clothing. While these are comfy for many occasions, they are not suitable for promotions. As for footwear, no boots, gym sneakers, Toms, or flip-flops. No branded logo tees or bottoms unless it's a part of your uniform. And lastly, make sure your bra straps are never showing. If your tank top has small straps, wear a strapless bra. No wrinkled clothes or showing your stomach. Your shirt must reach your bottoms. Now for on-premise promotions, here's what you need to wear, unless it's stated otherwise in your promo sheet. We require you to wear a black cocktail dress, as pictured above. Make sure there are no side cuts or open backs. For shoes, you may wear black closed-toe heels or classy wedge sandals if you can't wear heels. Lastly, we require you to have a full face of makeup, hair done, clean manicured nails, and wear a minimal amount of jewelry. Classy and sexy is the look we are going for, ladies. Just use this slide for reference. For off-premise promotions, you'll want to dress business professional. This can be an upscale black cocktail dress, skirt, and top, or a nice black or white blouse paired with black slacks and black closed-toe shoes. If requested, a branded outfit will be provided. And don't forget your hair and makeup done. Now, if it's stated in your promo sheet that the supplier wants you to wear a branded shirt or any other pieces, then here are examples on how you would want to finish the outfit. All branded items will be mailed to you prior to the event, so make sure you notify us if you have any change of address. Any branded shirt or pieces will only be mailed to you once, so do not lose these items. You'll want to keep them for your next events. It's important that you color match your bottoms and shoes, black on black or white on whites, no mix matching. And if your shirt or bottoms are loose-fitted, make sure to tuck it in or use safety pins to make it slim fit. You'll want to look put together. Again, here are some great on-premise examples you can use as reference, whether it's a branded or black cocktail outfit. For any males, this is what you should wear to your promotions, unless it's stated otherwise in your promo sheet. You may wear a black or white button-down with black slacks, black dress shoes, and black belt. If you're required to wear a branded uniform, then detail will be stated in your promo sheet, but typically it's a branded t-shirt and black pants and shoes. And don't forget a clean shave and your hair styled. Now, if you're booked for a golf tournament, here are examples on how to dress if a branded outfit is not provided. You can wear a white or black sundress, a polo shirt matched with a skirt or shorts, sandals, wedges, or tennis shoes. A full face of makeup and your hair styled. You'll need to bring a black tablecloth, sample cups, a cooler, and ice bucket to set up your station. If there are any branded items or merch required, then these items will be provided to you beforehand. Almost all golf tournament events will provide you with a table. However, in the few instances of not, then you will need to bring your own foldable table. This will be stated in your promo sheet prior to the event. Here are examples of how you should set up your booth and dress at golf tournament. Make sure to showcase all your products, merchandise, and keep the sampling bottles in the ice bucket. These photos are all from special events that Scannell Productions have worked. These include trade shows, concerts, charities, car shows, sporting events, private parties, and more. Any attire for special events will always be specified in your promo sheet and provided to you in advance. These are typically themed costumes, formal wear, or branded uniforms.
Street team promotions primarily take place at sporting events or festivals and are typically about pushing the brand and handing out POS material. What you should wear to your street team event will be stated in your promo sheet. Most of these events will require you to wear a branded t-shirt that will be provided to you beforehand. You may pair these with classy black shorts or pants and tennis shoes. Your hair should be done and styled, and you should wear a full face of makeup, just like these photo examples. For each event you are booked, you will receive an email with a promo sheet attached. This will include the location of the event, time, the product you will promote, product information, state what you need to wear, and any additional information you should know. Under products on your promo sheet, there will be listed a spend price if you are doing an on-premise promotion, unless it says otherwise. Typically, it will say product name, a spend amount plus tip amount, and say do not exceed 20% tip. Adjust tip if spend is lower than what is listed. This information will let you know how much you can spend on purchasing the product that you will be passing out to consumers at the location, including tip. To avoid any issues, have the bartender ring you up for the exact spend amount listed on your promo sheet and add the tip. It's very important that you add exactly 20% tip, not more or less due to liquor law regulations we have to follow. Most of the time, the receipt will list the suggested tip amount at the bottom of your bill. So look there to get the right amount. For off-premise promotions, there will not be listed a spend amount, but the product name. You will need to purchase 1 bottle of each product listed. At the store you are doing the tasting, not more. Important note: if you do not have a company card and your event says there will be a bar spend, then you need a CC authorization letter from Nicole or the assistant. This should be included in your promo sheet. If not, you will need to request this before the event. For off-premise promotions, you can use your personal card and we will reimburse you, so save your receipt. Here are the steps to follow. Promo sheets must be printed out before every event and brought with you. You must fill out everything on your promo sheet in order to get paid. The manager reps at event must sign an initial and write time in and time out. You must circle if you are using a company or personal card unless the product was provided to you there. And lastly, a scanned itemized receipt and your promo sheet must be sent to us in order to approve your work or for you to be reimbursed if you used your personal card. If we do not have it, we cannot reimburse you. Send all receipts regardless of company or personal payment method. There are scanning apps you can download or purchase to do it all from your phone. We recommend TurboScan, iScanner, Genius Scan, or TinyScan. Send your documents and pictures to promosheets@scannellproductions.com in 1 email per tasting event. Here's the information on what your receipt is required to include. It must be an itemized receipt. This means each product bought is listed on the receipt. The tip amount is 20%. Your signature must be in the receipt, and lastly, you must write your first and last name printed on the top of the receipt before scanning it. Do not take a picture of your receipt. Pictures are not printable. It has to be scanned as a PDF. The whole receipt must be in the scan, no cutting off the edges. For each event, you must take pictures for us to send to the client or use for social media. It's important that you wipe off your camera lens before taking any pictures so we get the best quality photos. You must take at least 10 pictures at your event where you include you and your display, a picture of just your display and pictures of customers holding a branded item or with you in the photo. Please note that you are not allowed to include children in any photos or hand them any liquor-branded merchandises, as this is included in the U.S. liquor laws. All photos are due within 24 hours of a completed promotion.
Within 24 hours of completing your promotion, email your promo sheet, itemize receipts, and all photos to promosheets@scannellproductions.com. If you have not sent these within 24 hours of event, a reminder email will be sent to you. And if still not received, there will be a dock in your pay. Now here's a checklist you can go by to make sure you have everything needed to complete your promo successfully. Your promo sheet is fully completed and signed by rep or store manager. Your receipts are itemized. Promo sheets and receipts are scanned and sent as PDF files. Make sure that these are fully readable. No edges should be cut off. Your photos are sent in JPEG files. An example on this will be provided on the next slide. And lastly, everything is sent together in one email as attachments not embedded into the email. Do not send multiple events in one email. If you do not hear from us after sending in your recap email, you can assume we have received all your promotional materials, and you are good to go. As mentioned in the previous slide, we require all pictures to be sent as attachments in the recap promo email. If they are embedded in the body of the email, they will not be accepted. PDF photos are also not accepted, only JPEG or PNG. If you have an iPhone, please use the Notes app to send your pictures, as shown in this example. On your promo sheet, the rep's phone number will be listed, but we usually say you do not need to call them unless one of these reasons occur. The store is out of product, has a low inventory on the product you're featuring, or you must leave early for any reasons. Only then, if any of these occur, then we advise you to call the rep on your promo sheet to see how they would like to proceed. It's important that you do not leave your tasting unless the rep and Scannell Productions tells you to. If you run out of product and do not have confirmation to leave, proceed with a dry sampling tasting, meaning keep informing customers about the product instead. It's vital that you do not change the products listed on your promo sheet unless you've received confirmation from Scannell Productions. And lastly, you are not allowed to call the rep to change the time of your promotion. This is a scheduled shift, and it's not up to you to choose your own hours or when it's convenient for you. Now, let's go over the rules for emergencies and rebooking policy. If you're running late, sick, injured, or have an emergency, which will make you miss your promotion or arrive late, you must call the office during business hours or Nicole, if it's after business hours, to make them aware of what's going on. You must get a hold of either Nicole or her assistant by calling their cell phone numbers listed on the promo sheet on the weekends. If it goes to voicemail, you must leave a voicemail. Additionally, send an email as double confirmation. If you can no longer do your promotion, you must find a replacement and alert us by 72 hours prior to your event, or you will be charged a minimum of $25 booking fee, deducted from your paycheck. For no shows or calls, you'll be deducted at the loss of revenue of the entire promo, and you'll be terminated from Scannell Productions. If you cannot find a replacement, show up for your promo to avoid this. We do understand emergencies happen. However, this is a business, and our reputation is on the line. If we book you, we trust you to be there on time and to excel. All promo models will be paid via direct deposit. When you received the welcome email from Scannell Productions, there was a link sent to where you could complete your direct deposit authorization from so that we can send you your direct deposit. If you have not filled out this information yet, go back to this email and find this link. Our payroll processing starts on the first business day of each month. The payments are processed and paid within 7 to 10 business days after the first business day of the month, depending on which bank you have. Anyone with Bank of America will receive their payments sooner, as this is the bank we transfer from. To give you an example, all promos worked in May will be paid in June. Payments will include hourly rates, reimbursements from the previous month provided that all documentation needed is submitted. The event rates were given to you in the email that you book your event. Please do not slow down payroll by calling and asking if your payment was made or when your payment was sent. Only call accounting if you have an issue regarding payment. And lastly, please ensure you have kept accounting up to date on any address change. Listed are reasons to contact and who you should call. You may call Nicole if you have any after-hour, weekend emergencies about a scheduled promotion. This is the only time you can call her cell. Any other inquiries must be sent in writing via email to the proper department. It's important that you do not call or text her for booking, promo sheet, or payment questions. We have other departments that can answer these questions for you. Nicole gets hundreds of texts with questions a week, and she simply does not have time to get to these. If you have any accounting-related questions, then you can contact the accounting department. They handle all paychecks and reimbursements. If your check is incorrect or you haven't received it, do not contact anyone but the accounting department. It's important that you submit all your paperwork for any reimbursements on time. If the event has been invoiced and closed out with the client, we cannot pay for any added expenses that weren't submitted prior. Note that payroll is done once a month. Please do not call, email, and ask. You may contact our assistant for any other questions. She can also help direct you to the correct department. You may also contact her on the weekend or after-hour issues regarding a promotion for which you are scheduled. If you have any questions or concerns regarding your promo sheets, then you need to contact the promo sheet department. Please do not contact any other department for promo sheet questions. And lastly, if you have any questions, always refer back to this training guide. Please follow us on all social media platforms for any updates and to see all the fun promotions completed in the previous weeks. We encourage you to post photos from events and tastings. Tag us in your stories and use our hashtag Scannell Productions, and we may repost your photos. Thank you for completing our training manual and on becoming promotional model. We are so excited to have you on our team and look forward to working with you.